Bourbon goes a long way in Kentucky in many ways.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace Distillery launched an online auction called Pour It Forward for Kentucky, raising a glass while raising funds to help victims of the Frankfort flooding and the recent Kentucky tornado.
WKYT's Grayson Passmore and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw explain how it works, a story that's new at 5.
Pour it forward. Not in real life, but through an online auction.
Folks can visit the website. They're going to have a chance to bid on no reserve auctions for things like the Pappy Van Winkle collection, the Buffalo Trace Antique collection.
The money from the online auction will help victims of last week's tornado in London, as well as the Frankfort flood victims in April. Funds benefit the American Red Cross and the Franklin County Flood Relief Fund.
Buffalo Trace is here. We're a Kentucky institution, and we're just proud to be able to do our part to be able to support this.
The Frankfort Distillery sits by the Kentucky River, and the warehouses and other buildings took a hit from the floodwaters.
So just a few weeks ago, standing right in this spot, we would have been underwater. But it's more than just Buffalo Trace, right? It's that entire Franklin County community. So many people are impacted by that.
Harry Carver is the chair of the Franklin County Community Fund. That organization has already raised $200,000 for flood victims. The Pour It Forward for Kentucky campaign will be the overflow.
You know, people have cleaned out their homes and they're looking at rebuilding, and that's what the next part of this is going to be able to fund, is help folks with the rebuilding process.
Battling the aftershock of Mother Nature's wrath with bourbon. Buffalo Trace Distillery hopes pouring it forward will be a solution.
I'd say there's no limit, right? I really think there's endless limits here of what we're going to be able to do.
In Frankfort, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
And by the way, the online auction will go through June 5th at 10 a.m. And for a link to the auction, you can go to our website, WKYT.com, and click on the link.